Just before we go on our fishing trip today, I got two lures cooling off. One is going to be this silver belly. Look at that dent. Man! Silver belly with a blue silver flake back. Going to be doing these frogs here a little better. So I got that guy cooking right here. And then I got a crawdad right here. We're going to utilize these two colors. Got some I don't know, chartreusey looking black flake here, and then that same blue here. What I'm gonna do is and that guy's cooking right here. I just shot the blue. I want to do the top in this green black flake, and I'm gonna do the belly and the craws in this blue right here. So the craws and the belly will be this blue silver flake, and the back will be this right here. Let's leave this, grab this. We're not taking the canoe today, we're taking the wagon. So let's get what we need out of here, or get what we need up there, and figure out what we're taking. We're definitely taking this. Got it re-spooled from that major backlash. We'll rock this today. In fact, before I bust the tip off of it, let's get our rod sleeve back on it, and then let's go fishing, huh? Alright, rod sleeve check, new line check, crawdad check. Let's go fishing. I feel like Walmart put the wrong weight oil in this Camry. It takes a 0 weight, but I get this lifter noise when it starts. Anyway. We'll not go to Walmart for an oil change anymore. I feel like I need to go to Walmart for something, though. Hooks, got them. Liver, got it. I can't think of anything. Let's go catfishing. Alright, so we're up here in the upper pond parking lot in Okmulgee. I got the wagon rigged up with the poles and everything but the kitchen sink. Little chair. We're just going to take this quick path here. They have another pond, which is obviously not the upper pond. I'm assuming it's the lower pond. Used to have a dock to fish off of, and caught some fish there before, but I don't know, the signs are kind of saying upper pond, and they took the dock out, so I'm surprised I'm not seeing it up here. The dock, if they're trying to develop this area. But let's give it a shot. This is it. This is the upper pond. So I'm kind of thinking about setting up over there in the shade, or setting up right here in the shade, throwing out there and seeing what's out there as far as catfish. Hey, I'll let you know. Alright, so here we are. I got 3 rods out right now. All of them have chicken livers. Rod over here, she's out there about 10, 12 feet. This one over here is out about 10 feet. And this cat daddy, this Luz, just threw her way out close to the bank on this side. So I'm way over here, right here, right here. And I'm not out real far yet. I'm out about 10 feet off the bank. And then we're gonna let those soak. And while that's soaking, I'm gonna go through my tackle box. This is crazy. I got stuff. I got catfish stuff with bass stuff. I got crappie stuff with it's just, I need to get it organized. and in categories. So whenever I go to grab my catfish stuff, all my weights, hooks, everything is right there. I don't need to look through worms for a circle hook. I just need to go straight to my catfish box and grab a circle hook. So that's gotten out of control. We're gonna get that fixed up while we're waiting for these guys. Here it's 11 o'clock. We'll do a bait check in about 15-20 minutes. And when I do my bait check, we'll get these out there a little bit farther. We'll see what happens. See what happens out here at the upper pond in Okmulgee. Okay, so here's where I'm at with my lure organization. As you can see, it's a task. We'll make something happen there. It's 11:28 now, so it's been 28 minutes. It's time to reel these in, check bait, and get them out a little further. So let's set you guys right here, and we'll take care of that. Alright, so everybody knows I don't like snakes. Look at this guy, just rolling up like, whatever dude. You better think twice, you better turn around and just go the other way. Look at this feller. What kind of snake are you? You're gone, that's what kind of snake you are. It's the second snake I've seen out here. I don't like snakes. I don't do snakes. Just don't do snakes. Alright, back to this. Back to organizing this. And the time is what? 11:37. Alright. 11:40, 11:57. Give me 20 minutes. I'll check back in with you then. Okay, it's been 20 minutes. So pretty much organized. I got to put those where they go, but pretty much everything's organized. Love it. And these KG bags right here, they hold these Plano cases very nicely. This is the 3500 series Plano. Yeah, 3500 series Plano, and this is the Walmart version, the Ozark Trail. All pretty much about the same. You can fit 3 of them easily into a KG bag. Plus you have room for a bag of plastics or hooks or whatever. Love these. And there's a place to put bass. And here I'm going to put bass on that one too. And then we'll make bags that will go in there that I can bring in what I need, not everything. So let's see what we got as far as turtles. I know we got snakes. I've seen a turtle. Let's check bait. Okay, got fresh bait on all three, 50 to 75 yards out. We started out right off the bank, progressively got out a little further, now we're out a little further. It's 12:03 right now. Let's give this some soak time and see what happens. And if nothing happens, we'll load up, head over to the other pond, see what's biting over there. It's really the only thing I've seen over here, snakes and a couple turtles. Okay, well, I was throwing the Rage Crawl. Made that one of my videos. That's the Walmart red glitter that turns orange and the flake turns silver because it bleeds. On this Saba Garcia Black Max, had that spooled up with some braid. Had a huge backlash on it, so I put some of that Cajun line on it. Love that, working great for me now. In fact, I got that on my fluker right there, loving that too. So I was throwing this right here too. That's my it's my Fusion X shad. It's a white pearl with red flake. Call that peppermint. Anyway, here we go. I am confident. It's 12:38. I've been out here an hour, 40 minutes. I'm confident if there's a catfish in this pond that has an appetite today, one of these lines would have gone off by now. If you're interested, this is the upper pond at Okmulgee. Definitely snakes, definitely turtles. There's something flipping around. Couldn't get anything to bite. Maybe we'll come back and try it again with some worms, night crawlers, and some livers. See what happens. Let's see. Grab my Sam's Club cart here. We'll roll on out. Okay, so here we are at the south pond. If the other one is the upper pond, I'm guessing this is the lower pond. And it used to be a floating dock right out here. Went out to those two posts, and it was a good probably 10 by 20 floating dock, I guess. Something big just jumped out over there when I walked out. And we were catching bluegill like crazy here, but that dock provided shelter. I don't know what's going to happen now. And I guess we're going to see. So here's the thing. Last time I was out here, there's a couple kids fishing with their mom and dad. I gave them one of my hand-tied crappie lures. And they caught a big black crappie right off that dock. So we got one pole rigged up ready to go. Let's get it out there. Okay, so we got 3 catfish rods out. One over here, one out here, one out here. We're gonna watch these tips, and while we're doing that, my wife was fishing with the Zebco 33, and this was her worm. She decided that she wanted to go with a turquoise and a gray on her worm. So I'm gonna throw this guy up in here in these weeds on this Carolina rig. We'll get back the fluger back out and throw this peppermint shad that I got. Let's see what happens. Hey guys, if you're at this part of the video, then you just like fishing. So there we have it. That is the, I guess we're just showcasing a couple ponds because I got totally skunked out there at Montezuma. And the, yeah, I think I see a snake in the garage. I'm serious. Yep, sure enough. Snake in the garage. A little grass snake got in here, and we'll get him in the trash can. Anyway, I don't like snakes. So, totally not a plant either. That dude's just dried up in the... Okay, it's dead. That's fine. Alright, so that's the tour of Montezuma, the upper and the lower pond. Totally got skunked there. There is life there. I've seen it. I've caught it. I've released it. It is there. It does exist unless it is completely fished out. And I can't tell you that for a fact. Other than I didn't catch anything. Could have been the time of day. Got there around 11ish, and ended up leaving around 4. 11 to 4, called it a day. So when I finished up at the upper and lower pond, I went to the Okmulgee Lake. When you first drive in off the highway there, you'll make a left-hand turn. Immediately to the right, when you get to the water, there is a little fishing pier set up. It's not a dock. I don't think it's floating. It's just built off the side of a high bank. that allows handicap access. It's great if you want to fish there. A fairly large fishing pier. It has angled boards so that you can't set anything off and let it fall into the water. It's angled so it falls back into the pier. So if you drop your glasses, they're just going to naturally fall onto the pier. The fishing rods hang on them perfectly because they're angled. Somebody had put notches into them so that they will hold the pole, so the pole won't slide off. That's great. It gives you an opportunity to get out in front of the grasses on the side of the bank. And I actually caught a fish there, but the GoPro started acting up. It didn't like the heat at all. And this camera doesn't like these LED lights at all. Let me just apologize for the LED lights and the mad glare coming off of them. Can't do anything about that I know of yet. So we'll live with that for the moment. All right, so the lures that I made at the beginning of the video came out pretty good. Here's the frog, and here's the other two frogs. I bought some bait bags because I'm considering selling my baits on eBay. So what I think I might do, because winter is approaching, fall, we're going to fish through fall, but winter was going to give me an opportunity to come out here and just make baits. So I have purchased, what I get, 100 6x3 bags, clear bags. So it's not going to have any specific branding on it. Maybe I'll put a sticker on it, maybe I won't. Maybe you'll just get the lures if you buy from me. Anyway, other two frogs went in here. These are my personal. These have a few defects. I don't mind the defects. I'll fish the defects. I'll sell you guys the perfect lures like this one. But I'll fish the defects, no problem at all. So this lure came out of the frog mold pretty sweet. It's got a real good fusion on the feet. No, I didn't. Look at that. Just the tip. So this will go in my bag. I'm fine fishing the defects. Man, this is really hard to get a laminate out of this frog mold. Really hard to get a laminate out of this frog. That's the only thing wrong with it. And if I was a major manufacturer, that would probably skip through quality control. But hey, I guarantee you there's a bass out there somewhere that doesn't care that there's a notch in the toe of one of my frogs. He's just going to see a frog and go for it. So anyway, frog came out really nice. I like that. We'll put that in the bag. The crawdad, the craw came out pretty sweet as well. So we got the blue craw, we got that chartreusey looking with the black flake in it, and then whenever you peel this up, we got the blue belly, just like I hoped it would come out. And it just looks, it's gorgeous. Love it. Not a defect on it anywhere that I can see. Of course, I took my glasses off. So that's how the lures came out. Fishing experience, basically we just got to highlight a pond, a couple ponds. I know there are fish in there. I know that you can fish that area. I know that there are snakes out there. I know that there are turtles out there. So be careful, mind your step when you fish those particular locations. In fact, some of the footage, I lost a lot of footage, especially the one fish I did catch. I lost that footage because the GoPro overheated and it just said could not something. It gave me an error message when I hit stop. So the one fish that I did catch, I didn't get on film, although I did film it. The GoPro just didn't finalize the video and I lost it all. And I caught it on a crawdad, of course not this one. There you have it. That's it. That wraps it up. That's our highlight of Montezuma. And of course we didn't get to see Okmulgee because the cameras are just started messing up. Anyway, you guys take care and we will see you next time.